Season 61, War number 2. Today we matched up against DD13. The bands are Nico, Spider-Woman, Werewolf, Shuri, and Shothra. And my team today is going to be Lumatrix, Vox, and Yelena. And we're going to be starting on Path 4 today against this future Ant-Man on the Inverted Control node. And taking this with Vox, turned willpower off for this fight so the Petrifies don't kill me. And we're just gonna go ahead and try to deal with Fancy Kit and stuff. And yeah, it's gonna go pretty well. Eventually I'm just gonna start messing up against inverted controls, but it's like right there. I forgot it was like on activation or something. I guess I was, thinking about how it like worked with Jean Grey where it'd be after the first hit, but yeah, that's not how it works. So got hit by it, but now I'm kind of locked in, so I should be okay. And then I place my first set of degens. We get 20. Hopefully we don't proc too much of his armor. We do once there, but other than that, it's fine. And then go ahead and attack him. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop my special one, claim those degens back, and then misdex a special one once again. But it's whatever. It's fine. And then I'll go for my special one, which I believe just knocks him out, or a couple ticks of the degens well. So yeah, he goes down there, and then we go fight this Sasquatch here on node 13. I'm gonna take this with Lumatrix. Not much to it. It's just a Sasquatch with basically no nodes because of Lumatrix's endurance, just making all the other things fall off like immediately. So I'm gonna get all 3 of his personal endurance, and then knocking him down with the tactic gives me another 20% one, so I have 95% reduced debuff duration on me right now, or at least non-damaging debuff duration. So yeah, the node's just not really there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep hitting him, try to build up to my 3 bars, and then once I'm at that point, he's not gonna last very long. So 4 cunning, drop a special 1. Right after I bait his special 2. I have the endurance, so I can ignore unstoppable, and then just gonna do that once more, and then bait 1 more probably. No, I just go for it. Okay, and then just drop the special 2 in the air. It'll eventually hit him because it's unblockable, and then he drops his special 2, and we just start nuking him down at this point. We punch so hard on the basic attacks that he's not gonna last very long. We'll just punch right through the regen, and then this special 2 is gonna wipe him out. So. Yeah, pretty simple fight, and then we'll move on to section 2, where I'm going to take this Wong here on path 6 with Lumatrix. This is the node with fisticuffs, which is perfectly fine because Lumatrix isn't going to gain any buffs. He isn't going to place any debuffs. The only way he could do either of those things is with Dex or Parry, and we're just not going to use those. And fisticuffs is actually helping to our benefit if we try to trigger Dex, because I don't want the precision on me if he has a blue spell. So we're just going to build up to the 3 powers and then kind of nuke the crap out of him, just like last time. Or just, yeah, last Lumatrix fight, basically. And then do need to be a little bit careful of his energy reaching 90, because then I need to go ahead and do the heavy knockdown, which I believe I do close to the end of the fight. And then we'll go for my special 1 right here, and then immediately follow up with special 2, and he's almost dead. Yeah, I just go ahead and drop a heavy to kill him, which I think I did to get rid of the energy. I don't know why. That was kind of risky and stupid, because if he dropped a special 2, I might have died. But he didn't, so yeah, kind of got lucky, I guess. I have no idea why the hell I went for the heavy instead of just 5-hit combo killing him, but it's okay. So now we're fighting this I-Bomb here on Conflictor with Yelena. This one is pretty fine because she's poison immune, so we're just gonna combo him to death and then try to get into elimination mode as fast as we can, and bait this guy's special 1 only, because while I'm poison immune, so the aura he's gonna get from the special 2 doesn't matter. I still don't want to eat the block damage because prowess, impact, and it just hits annoyingly hard in general. So yeah, we're just kind of doing all this, knocking him down to get extra combo, and then retaliating with my heavies, and then he's gonna eventually drop. I'm gonna go for my special 2 right here, put myself in elimination mode. Now we're doing some nice damage. Place the disarm passive on him, so he's doing even less damage to me, and just keep baiting those special ones. Yelena's a freaking tank, which you can't really see in this fight because I don't need any hits, but that disarm passive is lowering his attack by 50%, and it can't go any higher than that while it's active. She just has so many ways to mitigate damage. It's pretty awesome. I love using Yelena for war, even though I don't do it too much. She's a very fun attacker for war, and very safe. So now we're going to take Lumatrix against this M.O.D.O.K here. So this one I'm just going to do evade into heavy attack for a lot of the fight, because then I'm going to basically have him always not having the auto block, and then obviously you can't auto block heavies, so I just kind of do that a lot. And then I do not want to use a basic when he has the auto block unless I'm invisible. If I'm invisible, it's fine because he'll auto block it, but I'll be stun immune. So I'm probably taking this fight a lot slower than I need to, because I don't necessarily need to be using only heavies at some points in the fight, but it's fine. Once we get to three bars, he's so dead. I think I go to 3 bars. There might be a reason for me to just only do special 2 instead, but I don't believe that's the tactic I go for. So then I'm just gonna eat the special 1, I guess, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop my special 1 here, which he auto blocked, but again, I was stun immune because I'm invisible, so it doesn't really matter. Special 2 dropped, and then Relic, it's unblockable, and he goes down. Okay, next is a very fun fight. This one is high evolutionary on node 42. I took this last war, and it was a little sketchy because at one point I messed it up. This one's gonna go so clean, yeah, I'm really excited to show it. It went very well. So I go ahead and use a PS1 boost because you really just want to get to 3 bars as fast as possible in this fight, as it is with most Lumatrix fights. So then I use a heavy to knock him away from me, and that if I'm knocking him away from me, it means that when he drops the special 1, it's a lot less likely for me to trigger Dex getting away from it, because I'm going to be at a further distance. It doesn't help me if he retaliates with a basic, but that'll happen. So once Dex happens, here he's going to trigger Conflictor again, and it's just like, oh, well, that's annoying, but it's fine. Conflictor's on cooldown when I retaliate there, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop a heavy, and then hopefully he drops his special 1, and then I can just go for the nuke. So counter, trigger invisible, special 1, and then immediately special 2, and then we're just going to dash right in, and then he can't do anything about it, and then we're going to go for another special 1, and then I'm just going to let him hit me in the miss, and then we kill him. And then we still had a relic, and then what would be another special 1. Oh my gosh, I love Lumatrix so much, man. Yeah, I'm gonna rank for him like as soon as the compensation comes out again for another tier 7 basics. This guy he's so good, man. So now we're gonna fight Yelena here with Vox. I sped this fight up because I've done this fight a lot on my channel before, and it kind of goes the same. I think I actually do take a bit more damage than I usually do in this fight, but yeah, it's largely just the same thing. We hit her during poison mainly, and then a little bit during rupture if I need to play aggressive, and then she's just gonna drop eventually. So yeah, get my degens back as buffs, and then we're just gonna combo to special 1, drop it, and then she's gonna die. I'm just full comboing in rupture phase because it doesn't matter, she's gonna die. So right there she drops, and then we move on to fight Count Nefaria here with Yelena. Okay, this one is interesting, that's for sure. I really enjoy taking this fight. Basically, the reason Yelena is good for it is because you are capping the aspect of evolution fury, or just attack increase, so where it just doesn't happen when you are in elimination, or observation, I'm sorry. And when you're in elimination, you can place the disarm passive, which is going to place, which is going to mean his attack is reduced by 50%, and it can't be increased further while it's active. So she just has so much attack mitigation in this fight. It means Nefaria can't gain any Furies if he had the opportunity to. It means Aspect of Evolution just isn't increasing attack. And then if he does consume the Ionic things and get charges, well, we're guaranteed critting the whole time, which is gonna try to place a bleed. Instead, it'll do direct damage. And when I'm trying to place a bleed, it'll just remove his charges. So yeah, she's very good for this. You do want to know the special 2 decks ideally, but I took this fight like last season or the season before that, and I literally ate 3 special 2s and still lived, because she's just doing that much attack capping. And if my Yelena was duped, we'd cap the crit damage, which would make her even tankier, which is hilarious. But my Yelena's unduped, unfortunately. But that's fine. It doesn't really matter, because he is going to die right here. And yeah, really, really fun fight. I enjoy taking that one when it goes well. Obviously, you don't want to eat 3 SP2s like I did a couple seasons ago, but as long as I get the decks down, then it's perfectly fine. And if I eat a couple, I'll still probably live. Okay, now we're fighting the Sentinel boss here with Vox. This one took a while, but it went fine. I went to do this one like extra safe, where I'm not gonna let Sentinel drop a special 2 at all in the fight, because if I somehow eat it, I'm dead. So we're gonna push him to red first after I bait a special 1 for some reason. Stupidly, I don't know why I'm doing this. I put the invul boost on literally in case I I put the invul boost on literally just to push him red at the start of the fight, so I don't know why I bait a special 1 early. It's going to make the fight last a little bit longer, because then I'm going to go red myself, which is pointless. So yeah, a little bit of a brain fart, but whatever. So he drops it, and then yeah, I'm just going to tank it, and he's going to regen back to full, but it means he can't use a special 3 for the rest of the fight, so it doesn't matter. And then we're going to drop this special 3 of my own when the taunt expires, so that I have full attack on it. And then this is gonna make all my buffs intensifies and do, you know, okay damage. It's not that bad considering I'm fighting Sentinel. What does it do? Yeah, 142,000 damage. Not that bad. But obviously the main damage from Vox is coming from the degens that we will be placing after. So now it's just a slow process of me dumping his special 1s and building back to a special 1 of my own. I guess it would have helped if I ran Cosmic Powerbacks for this fight, but it wouldn't help that much if I dropped the special 2, and I wasn't planning on going a special 3 at all in general. So yeah, it's just, I don't know why I brain farted early on the fight and bait a special 1 early. That kind of just threw my whole rotation off, but it's whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go for the special 1 here, place 45 degens. They're going to do a lot of damage, eat a hit on accident, but it's fine. And as you know, Vox's degens get more potent over time and by hitting the opponent. And I wasn't even hitting the opponent that much, and they're still doing that much damage. So it's kind of nuts. And I'm going to go for one more special 1 right here, or I'm going to bait 1 more before he does that, just for extra safety, it seems. So eventually he'll throw it after he charges a heavy, and then charges a heavy again, and then finally throws it. So go for the special 1 there, and then he's just gonna absolutely get wiped off the face of the planet with 54 degens. Charges a heavy for no reason, and then he drops. Honestly, really long fight. I don't know why it took that long. Well, I do know why, but it shouldn't have. And then, yeah, we did lose this war, 11 to 13. One of our deaths didn't count. If you look at the attack bonus, you can see it's 11 to 13. Not a great performance from our part, but it's fine. It's still early on the season, so GG's to Dark Devils. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and I'll see you in the next video.